Okay, hi guys. This tutorial is called Do You Want to Draw a Snowman? Here's a snowman below, which I've drawn using pencil, two felt tips, and a marker pen. Okay, you might recognise him from somewhere. Let's give it a go. If you want to do that, you'll start off with your piece of paper. Okay, so now, snowmen, traditionally, have carrots for noses. Okay, so what you're going to have to do about 2/3 of the way up your piece of paper is you'll sort of draw a curved triangle. Okay, a kind of carrot shape. And again, I'm pressing lightly with my pencil. Don't want to press too hard. Okay, then we're going to focus on the eyes, which are close together, actually overlapping a little bit like so. Here's his eyes. Eyebrows. Eyebrows are brilliant for adding character and expressions to your drawings. Okay, so here he is here. Then we've got the top of his head, like this. A couple of little fluffs of hair. And this is a very smiley snowman, okay? So he's going to have really big cheeky cheeks coming out there because his grin is so massive, all right? So that's the first part of the head. Then you're going to draw what is effectively a smiley face, but obviously this is just the first part of his great big smile. It goes down, wee, loops back out like that. And just like the previous video, the teeth are very simple, just going to be a block of white, which we'll put in later. And then we're going to join up the cheeks here under the chin like so. So down we go, wee. Link that up. All right, so there's our snowman's head. That's fine. His body is made from 3 blobs. Well, 2 blobs actually, 1 blob for the head. And it's slightly wonky. This guy likes to dance. So I've got that there. 1 foot here, 1 foot here. And actually what I'd recommend, I'm turning my page, guys. I find it's easier to draw lines like this sometimes. Is just drawing a little bit of ground, which gives our character a little bit of context, right? We need some stick arms. They're going to come out like so and like so. And this guy is a happy chappy. Right, now, I'm doing this in felt tip pen because actually I don't have an orange pencil crayon with me at the moment. But actually, I would say pencil crayons generally are easier to use than felt tips. And one of the reasons for that, and lots of you, if you've ever been taught by me, you'll know this because I go on about this quite a lot, is that because felt tip pens are quite wet, and this is kind of just regular print paper, sometimes the paper can go a bit soggy. So if you use a colouring pencil, that won't happen. But for today, we're going to use this, and it's fine. If you prefer using felt tips, then no worries. Okay, so I'm going to colour in my carrot, right? You can see this. This is my lovely nose. And there's not very much colour in this. And I'm rushing again, guys, but you can be as neat as possible with yours. Now, once I've got that, I'm going to get my black. And you can use a black felt tip if you haven't got a thicker pen, but if you have got a thicker one, that's also great. So my carrot here, I'm going to very carefully go around here. I'm just going to draw a couple more curved lines to make it look a bit more carrot-like. Then I'm going to carefully go over my eyes. 1, 2. And my eyebrows. You could do those brown if you wanted to. You can change, I'm slightly changing it from my sketch. That's also fine. Top of my head. Taking my pen for a walk. Ooh. Cheeks, cheeks, down like so. Join that up. Don't forget the fluffs of hair. Okay, and carefully going to do his mouth like so. And you can see how being really careful and using this thick pen makes it a really bold, impressive picture. Okay, so I am rushing this a little bit, guys. You can do this a bit more carefully. You've got all the time you need at home. Here's my ground. Here's my hands. Right, And I need to colour in my mouth, which is easy with this lovely thick pen. I do it very, very quickly here. And you can see how this block of colour is going to bring the picture to life. Now, something that you might want to experiment with, which is really interesting, is how the size of the pupils will change your character quite a lot. Okay, that's about done. So if I start off with some very small pupils, that's one example. And what I can do quite easily is make these pupils a little bit bigger. All right. Now, one technique that I've mentioned about eyes is leaving a little bit of white there, and that shows the reflection. Now, it's completely down to you, but I think that looks much better than just the dots. Right, now this snowman is made out of snow. All right. Now, I'm not going to colour him in blue, but sometimes light blue is an example of what icy, snowy things look like. So I'm going to add a couple of lines here just to give the impression that this is a snowman and he's really chilly and really cold. Okay, and you can do that all you like. From there, you could expand the background. You could do some hills covered in snow. You could do a few trees. Maybe you could do some of the snowman's friends. Who knows? Give it a go. Enjoy. Thanks.